identify yourself?
My name is Brooke Kramer. I'm a 35-year-old targeted individual, victim of human rights abuse, and actively being murdered. I'm going to just jump right in. I'm being censored on this YouTube channel. The reason for that is that I've quickly summarized what I'm being targeted for is exposure of government bioweapons programs targeting American citizens under FISA warrants being passed in secret courts, identifying journalists, dissidents, and freethinkers as terrorists. This is being propagated by a group of people who are trying to create a globalistic New World government structure under the wealthiest, elitist bloodlines in the world and the International Monetary Fund, etc. And what we're seeing right now with the COVID pandemic has been a planned disaster. This was set up by our government in order to bring about the induction of martial law and to close down the remainder of whatever remains to us, which isn't much anymore, of our constitutional and or human rights, including freedom of speech, assembly, the press, which has not been free in over 100 years, etc. What's going on is, in short, I've been targeted with a disease which is created by government created synthetic biology. It's incorporating a mixture of plastics, carbon-coated polymer fibers, a synthetic fungus, a certain kind of
Porcelain anode.
yeah, we don't want to use certain words because those set off the censors. It's very difficult to get my information uploaded without being immediately censored. So I'm going to describe this the best I can. There's a kind of technology, I can't call it by its name, but it's extremely small. It's subatomic. It creates self-constructing fibrous tumorous structures in the human body. They interact and interlace with and, in fact, intercept the natural human nervous system. It's a mixture between a fungus, a virus, a bacteria, and a synthetic structure combining very small particulates, and I'm talking about microns, of heavy metals and plastics and various different DNA structures that have been developed in labs. This goes under a popular name, which you can look up. It's Morgellons. This is not a correct name for this disorder. This disorder is more of a disorder that involves what I'm going to call endobiont misfolding and or protein chains that are synthetically devised to misfold, causing diseases such as Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. You may not have heard of that. There's only 300 cases or 500 reported cases a year. These cases are actually linked, in my understanding for my journalism, to blood type persecutions and systematic human experimentation on people that have very rare blood types, specifically Rh negative, blood types AB negative and B negative and O negative. These blood types are a scientific mystery because it's not known from whence they originated. They lack the rhesus factor, which is an antigen on 85% of humanity's blood cells. This has been under investigation since at least the entire last century, and actually my blood type was discovered in 1946 in Adolf Hitler's concentration camps by a man named Adolf Eichmann.
We can't know that for sure.
That is at least what I've heard from my intelligence. The program that I am probably enrolled in involves irradiating individuals with my blood type with constant non-ionizing radiation, a special kind of beams. It also involves quantum wave computing, scalar wave activated targeting of the human body. The Morgellons parasite is actually activated by radioactive frequencies, by 5G, by the body's own piezoelectric system, and by these scalar waves. And this has been done to me, and I predictively program actually had predicted my own assassination with this technology, and I can prove every word that I'm saying.